How you doing, Danny?
I'm good, Andrew. How you doing?
Hey, Luke, how you doing?
Great. How are you doing?
How you doing, Aurel?
Doing all right. It's the end of the week, so I'm tired a little bit, but
How you doing, Justin?
Hey man, I'm great. How's everything going for you?
Hello, Paul. How are you? How are you?
Doing well on this Saturday morning. How about you?
I'm doing well. Okay, I guess. Are you up for a couple questions?
Of course. I'm born ready.
All right. So from what I understand, you're a big football fan, which and by football I mean soccer, obviously, because I'm a real American and you're some European garbage. And
Okay.
what you like Arsenal, right? Do I remember correctly? You
Huge
like
Arsenal fan.
Arsenal.
Huge
Arsenal.
Arsenal fan.
All right, well, that's your first mistake. And Man U is obviously the superior choice. Uh, would you rather witness the birth of your firstborn son or watch Arsenal win the championship?
Ooh, what a question. Putting me on the spot here, man. What I'd like to say is that Arsenal is going to win a lot of championships. So if I miss one to be there for my first son is born, it's not going to be that big of a deal.
Okay, I respect your answer. It's not correct by any means by any stretch of the imagination, but I respect it. All
Then
right.
again, like all babies kind of look the same, right? So
Yeah, just make another one. Okay, so you are from the great state of New Jersey, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so tell me why, in your words, that why New Jersey is far superior than New York State.
Okay, so as the actually not rare combination of being from New Jersey and being Jewish, I've made the joke repeatedly that New Jersey is the holy state because of how many Jews we have and how similar in size we are to Israel.
So from your snaps and your background, I know you live in a heavily wooded area. Have you ever found a dead body in the woods?
No, but I've found a lot of other crap that you probably shouldn't find in the woods out there.
We do have better bagels. We have better pizza. The Statue of Liberty is actually in New Jersey and not in New York, unlike what a lot of New Yorkers think. If you like zoom in on a map, I don't care what people think about Ellis Island. The Statue of Liberty is way more important.
So on a completely unrelated question, could you theoretically hide a dead body in the woods? If you say a brother might need that done.
Yeah, no, we could do that, no problem. Just give me a little heads up so I can clear the area.
Plus, we have not just the better corruption, but our corruption is more open. Like we don't elect people in politics after knowing their corruption. In New York, they don't do that.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to call CNN because there's a new fire on the East Coast that just got lit. New York just got lit up. So you're a senior. You know the GW community. I have an analogy for you. If GW were a zoo, what animal would the Fidos be?
I would say the rhinoceros.
Or rhinos? Is there any particular point you want to bring up with that?
I saw the joke with the points. I don't. Just being honest with you, I don't see us as the necessarily the biggest, most popper thing at the thing, but we are the most lovable, just like the rhino is.
Lovables are
Not the most
lovables are
flashy,
rhinos.
but we are the most lovable. So everyone loves the rhino,
Just
uh,
like everybody loves Fido.
just like everybody likes Fido.
All right, all right. So as from what I understand, you're not you're like what a you're a C's major,
I'm a mechanical engineering major.
mechanical engineer. All right, so you're a neutral party in this next question. In your opinion, what is more annoying? We have a on the right. We have on the left. We have a self-righteous poli sci major, or on the right we got a stuck-up Elliott kid. Which is more annoying to you? Because you're a neutral party in this debate.
I feel like the Elliott kids, because poli-sci people, no matter how like self-righteous they are, they're always a little bit more chill because like I've noticed that IA people all have an element of like crazy. Like they were born by wolves and their parents found them in the forest or something. Like all of them, to some extent, are like that. Even the tamest ones. So I'd say that the Elliott kid would be a little bit harder to manage.
You know, as a poli sci kid, I appreciate you're picking the correct side. You know, there's no this is no debate. All right, and the last one for you, my more serious note. What's your favorite fight out memory?
We had our first ever philanthropy week rather than doing like a single event. And when Caden, who at the time was president, and Austin, who at the time was our advisor, asked me to help lead it, and then we got it done within the 2 months, seeing the guys' faces and seeing like all the sororities and all the other Greek orgs that got involved was awesome. Plus we raised over $5,000 in 4 days, which was really, really cool.
I feel like it's difficult to pick a favorite because I have a lot of really good ones. Like there was one time that I don't know, we went laser tagging once, and so everybody was like high as balls or something. Not really our people, but anyways, it was just very amusing.
For the record, they were not high as balls. Just putting that out.
For the record, they were not high as balls. There were people there, but they weren't fight elves.
And so for me, what I settled on, you know, the real magic of Phi Del isn't in the big events, but the magic is in those little moments, right? So when one of you guys comes over to my place and we're there hanging out, or all of us get together and we go out for a dinner, the real magic is just us spending time together. It doesn't matter exactly what it is that we're doing. The personality of the group and the way that we all get along with each other and support one another is, for me, what makes Phi Del such an amazing thing.
I'd say my favorite Fight Out memory has to be going to a restaurant in Virginia with a bunch of brothers. So with like Caden Grant, Andrew Davis, Michael Macchiarulo, and our advisor Austin Durai, to watch a soccer match, because that was my like introduction to the fraternity, and I just remember that being so fun for me, you know.
You know, there's a lot of experiences over the years, but it's truly the people that I've met along the way. So I was a never joiner. I'm not doing this Greek life stuff. In fact, Danny, Paul, and Scott, they all sat me down at the beginning of my sophomore semester and go, "Hey, you interested in joining a fraternity?" I said, "No, you're never going to get me to join." But what had happened was I ended up meeting all their friends, and most of their friends were Phis. And by the end of it, somebody else had asked me, and I said, absolutely. You know, after meeting you guys, seeing the quality of guys that we have here and connecting with them, I was in.
Just hooliganing around with the guys is one of my favorite things to do. So in a night where I could get everybody out, you know, we have a little bit of formal, you know, serious business, and then we get into the more serious business of doing dumb shit and making people look away from us on the sidewalk. I think that's a pretty good moment.
So Luke, you know what? I'm in the mood for a little improv acting, if you will. I'm just gonna make a scenario, and I just need you to trust me and follow me on this, okay?
All right. Let's see.
3, 2, 1. Luke, there's acid on your shirt. Take off your shirt. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. You're welcome, ladies.